Good day, good people. It is your mentor Tshepo Tsotetsi from Tradefourfive, and I welcome you to my YouTube channel where I will be recording or where I will be journaling my trading journey. So this is the second episode of weekly recap where I recap what I have done previously on the previous week. And so yeah, let's just get into the recap. Sorry about that. So on Monday I traded Euro USD. So yeah, on Monday I traded Euro USD. So on Monday it was the 26th of May, and that's when I opened my trade, and it closed on the 27th of May, right? And then as you can see here, the trade was on the account of US dollar. It was on the account of $1 to $100 challenge, right? And then the trend type was a correction, right? And I'll show you why I said it was a correction. And the trade type was a day trade, even though it took more than a day. Yeah, what I consider a scene trade for me personally, and this is my own opinion, right, is when a trade is more than 2 weeks, right? So when a trade is more than 2 weeks, that's when I say, okay, this is now a swing trade, right? And then fib retracement, there was no fib retracement because of I manually executed the trade, right? And then the gross PNL is 0.58 cents. And then the swap fees, there were no swap fees. Net PNL is the same as the gross PNL because of the net PNL is the gross PNL minus the swap fees, right? So the profit or loss results was a profit, right? So let me show you the before trade, which is this one, right? So here I was selling to buy, and as I was selling to buy, I saw that price rejected to take out this high right here, and then it took out the low, which resulted into a change of character, right, or a change of structure, right? So here, to be honest, I was in my feelings, right? So I was in my feelings. I don't want to lie. I was in my feelings. So I was like, now let me just sell and manually execute. To be honest, if I was following my strategy and if I was following my trading plan, what I was supposed to do is that I would have taken my fib retracement tool from this high right there to the low that was about to be created, and then placed my sell limits wherever the level was at, right? And then rode the wave to the downside, right? So this was the before manually executed trade, and then the after trade is, let's see. Yes. So yeah, the after is this one, right? So what I was talking about is that I should have taken my fib retracement tool from the high right here to the low and patiently waited for the market to retrace, and oh, that was gonna be a nice risk to reward ratio, because of here I was targeting the 50% of the high and a low, right? So of the major high and the major low. So here it was gonna be a nice risk to reward ratio. But like I said, that I was in my feelings. I was on a fear of missing out, right? I was on a fear of missing out feeling. But yeah, the trade ended up playing out well, right? So that's how I got the 0.58 cents of dollars, right? And then my second trade was on a GBP USD. So GBP USD, I don't know why whenever I trade GBP USD, I always get on the negative, sorry, on the minus. I am not sure why. I do not know why. Right? But other than that, the trade was open on the 28th of May and then closed on the same day, right? So the account is the $1 to $100 challenge, and trend type was, I think it was a correction. Yeah, it was a correction. And trade type was the day trade because of same day results, right? And then gross PNL, I lost 0.18 cents of dollars, and then the net PNL obviously is going to be the same because there was no swap fees. And then profit or loss results is I took an L on this one. And then the after the way Wait, what's going on here? Oh, oh, dang. Oh, my mistake. My mistake. So this is what happened, guys. Ne? Last week I was, oh dang, last week I was in my feelings for real. So this is what happened, right? Ne? So this right here, ne? This results obviously are automated, right? So whenever my trade is on a negative, so obvious this is automated, so it's gonna be an L, right? So here's what happened. Here's what happened. As I've said, that I was not my feelings. I do not know why I was not implementing my trading plan, my trading strategy, my trading rules. Okay, the trading strategy I was implementing it, but not to 100% fully, right? But oh damn, I was in my feelings, bro. I was in my feelings. So here was happening, yeah. So here what happened. So okay, followed my strategy, right? So price retraced here and then catered me in, right? And then when it catered me in, this is what happened. So about here, about right there, I was like, now price is gonna take me out because of I see this as an inducement, right? So I was more on my charts. I was more on my MetaTrader app, bruh. I was more on that, and I was like, nah, you know what? Nah, this is not gonna play out well, right? So I decided to close. I decided to close my drawdown, right? And then when I check the trade, or when I went to my trading view later on, I saw that now price is actually going according to my analysis, right? And then it hit TP. So on my trading view I hit TP, but on my MetaTrader I took an L, right? So this was a lesson. This was a lesson for me that I have to stick with my trading plan and my trading rules. And one of my favorite trading rule is that set and forget. Because here I was in my I was in my feelings, but like for real, I was in my feelings. I don't know why. And on Monday, the euro, this trade right here, took me to $2. Where I was okay, it took me to $2, right? And then here I was supposed to move from trading with 0.01 to 0.02 because I risk 0.01 for every dollar. I hope you guys understand. I risk 0.01 for every dollar. So let's say for $1 is 0.01, for $2 is 0.02, and for $3 is 0.03, just like that, right? So here I took an L. I took an L on MetaTrader, but I took a W on TradingView, right? So on the following day, I was in my feelings. So the following day, sorry for the delay. So the following day, on the 29th of May, right? So I opened a trade, then closed it the same day. Account, you already know. Then the trend type, because I forgot to, but let me see quickly. Let me see. Where's the after for this? I forgot to copy after for the after image for this trade right there, right? But I can say it was a correction, and then the trade type was a day. Okay, so here I was like, you know what? Let me stick to my rules. Let me stick to my plan, right? I did my trade, right? The level, sell limits, and everything. Stop loss, TP they were already set, right? But this trade didn't play out as I anticipated, right? Because I took an L here of 0.022 cents, and then I took an L here, only to find out that I was trading what I call inducement, right? Here my mistake was I did not follow my trading plan, whereby I go to my I start on the 4 hour, then I go to 15 minutes, right, for my executions and stuff, right? So here already I was straight to my 15 minutes time frame and did everything right there, only to find out that this low right here was a low that took out the measure high on the measure low rather on the 4 hour, right? So this right here price went up and hit my stop loss, right? Same thing on the following trade, which is USDK, right? So I took a 0.01 on GBP USD and 0.01 on USDK, right? So USDK, same thing. I took an L here, right? I took an L of $0.11, right? And then this was the before, and I didn't take snaps of the after trade, right? So yeah, as you know that GBP USD doesn't correlate with base USD, right? By base I am saying USD, whatever the currency, right? So it's gonna be USD CAD, USD JPY. So GBP USD does not correlate with such pairs, right? So here, since I was selling on GBP USD, so on USD CAD I was buying, so I bought here, right? And then everything was correct. I did everything, only to find out I was on an inducement right here. Was it inducement? I think it was an inducement. I'll check that on the following day of trade. I will clarify that on the following day of trade. So yeah, so price took me out here. Oh yeah, I just remembered. So I did my everything right, and then price retraced. Then after retracing, price went down to and hit my SL, right? So price hit my stop loss, right? And then when price hit my stop loss, oh yeah, this is the one. So I realized that since on GBP USD we were buying, right? So on GBP USD it was now a buy. So here it was supposed to be a sell, right? Because of they do not correlate, they'll go against each other, they do not go on the same flow, right? So there on GBP USD it was buying, so here it was selling on USDK, right? So before I go to the images, everything was planned out, right? Opened on the 29th and then got closed on the 30th of May, right? And then it was a correction, but let me change this because it was no longer a correction. It was a day trade. Okay, so this was a break even. It was a break even trade. Why was it a break even trade? Oh, Tshepo. Okay, everything planned out, everything went accordingly to my analysis, right? So you have to, one thing that I've realized about trading and analyzing, you must have this thing of evolving with the market. So here, because I bought, then hit stop loss, right? So I bought, this was my stop loss, and this candlestick right there is the one that took me out, right? And then price retraced. I saw that, okay, this is no longer a no-hit zone, but it is now a change of character. I forgot to change this low identity, right? Identification. I forgot to change that. And then what I saw was that price retraced, right? So it was about there when I did my everything, went to my MetaTrader and placed my orders, my sell orders and stuff, right? Only to grab a before image right there, right? And then price went well, right? And then about there it was choppy, so I expected the market to take the low on the same day, like on the 29th. I expected the market to take out the low, but it retraced, and then I think it was the following day, so it was here, and then I saw it coming back. I was like, nah, you know what, you have been playing choppy, and now you're on my entry level, and I am not quite comfortable with that, right? As I've said that I was in my feelings. and then I decided to close my trade there, right? And then price went into drawdown of trading view, not MetaTrader, and then only to find out that this boy price really went to my TP, and I was like, nah, from this thing of me being emotional and um not following my trading plan and not following my trading rules is gonna mess me up because of I missed two TPs, bruh. I missed two TPs. So on my trading view, I'm good, but on my MetaTrader, I am not good. On my MetaTrader, I am not good. I am not doing well on my MetaTrader because that's where I implement my trading rules, my trading plan, right? So that's why I implement that. On MetaTrader, just analysis and my trading strategy. That's it. Then on my MetaTrader, I implement the plan and everything. My emotions must die there. My emotions must die there. I must not be emotional towards my trades, right? But yeah, with all being said and with all the experience, with all that I've seen with the market, I hope that I improve on the. I'll make sure that I improve this month. Oh, today's the 1st of June. Yeah, I'll make sure that I improve, and I'll make sure that I apply my trading strategy and my trading rules. I'll make sure that I do everything accordingly, so I'll not play with my feelings and I will not involve my feelings into my trades, right? So yeah, I thank you for watching this video. So I will see you guys on the next episode, and I'll see you next time I drop. Don't forget to share, like, comment, and subscribe, and mention down there below what are your experiences with the market on the month of May, because for me May was a really good month for me to trade. Was a really good trading month, right? But on the challenge that I've started, because I started the challenge on late weeks of May, right? So yeah, but besides all the things, I see that May was quite okay, and the printed price on May was quite good. I managed to take some TPs and I managed to take some L's, few L's, more TPs, and either way it can be more L's, less TPs. But as long as you take more, as long as your byproduct, which is money, is more than your byproduct of L's, right? As long as your TPs are good, your risk to reward ratio is good, then everything is well. Everything is well. So yeah, beautiful people, I hope you have a good trading week. I hope that you take more W's than L's. Yeah. So now this is the end of my video. Peace out. Thank you very much.